Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Let me double check to make sure I'm going live. So if you're catching the replay, go ahead and fast forward. Just tap your screen to the left. No, tap your screen on the right, and it should fast forward you a little bit. Oops. I think this is it. Is it? Yep. Mini album part 4. Let's skip those ads for this evening. Wait, why is that? Nope. Okay. Can I hear me? Oh, I can hear me. That's always good. Let's go ahead and share this in our community. We're going to copy the link. We're going to share it in our groups. We're going to share it in the Crescent Creation Show and Tell. And there it is. We're going to post it there. And then we're going to... Oops, wrong button. You guys, I always push the wrong buttons. Do you guys do that? Like, you know what you need to be clicking, and yet you don't click it. No clickety clicks. Chat with Sassy. That's my group. Go to the active links. Paste that. Go over there. And one last spot. One last spot. So many places to share, right? So many places. And one last paste. And then we'll hit the next button. We're going to share there. And then we're going to post. And here we go. Here we go. Give myself a thumbs up. And there's Miss Crystal. Hello, lovely lady. How are you doing? Let me turn that down so I don't hear me confuse myself. Who's there? No. My little sentiment. I was picking sentiments. So I got my little sentiment ready. We are working in our little mini album that we're creating using products that Crescent Creation are using, brands by Crescent. Not like I rehearsed this at all. Here we go. This here cute little mini album that we're creating, we're using brands that you can find at Crescent Creation. Now, a reminder, Crescent Creation is shutting down, so there is a 30% off every store-wide right now. And if you shop before May 5th, Revenge of the 5th, you can get extra 5. It's extra plus number 5, all one word, get an extra 5% off. So you could potentially save 35%. So hop on over to the shop. She, like I said, she's closing down, unfortunately. I know. So I might have to take this little time slot. Maybe do an extra live on my channel. Maybe some Thursdays, not all Thursdays, but so hello Linda, Gloria, Debbie J, and PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello, lovely lady. I spent a couple of hours finishing up the first signature. Look at all of that. Sneak peek. I recorded 2 hours of footage. I'm chopping it up into bits. The first segment is ready to go. I just got to upload it, and it just kind of speeds through, and I did a voiceover so you guys don't have to do the struggle bus. But I'm just going to remove this signature. Look at our little carrot. Wait till you see what I made on the inside. Oh my goodness. I was so proud of myself. So there's our first signature. This one is done. I'll be recording footage for the next signature later this week. So it'll be all done for the May giveaway. I'm not sure what day in May. Probably the first Thursday or the second Thursday. We will give it away. So be sure to leave some comments on all the videos that have to do with the mini album. Okay, leave comments on these videos. Even the ones I'm going to put up that are pre-recorded. You can comment on any of them and I'll go back and add you. So our next signature, we kind of had a theme. We had bunnies on our first one, bunnies on our second one, and we're gonna do some Sunny Studios on the third one. And I wanted to do a belly band where you just have a band and then the little thing pops in and out. And I had this left over from another live. So this is just a cute little stitched rectangle, even though you guys can't really see that. It is a stitched rectangle. There's our little belly band piece, which is just a little less than half of a card front. And then the excess, I'm going to do some stamping so we can put our bunnies and stuff on this piece, our little belly band. But before, oh, and look, I even finished the inside. I put a little extra piece. So there's a piece of paper right here that spans the whole way, because it was just a wee bit flimsy, just a wee bit. So I re-strengthened that right there. So I'm going to set that up so I can admire it while I'm working. We're just going to be working on the very first page of this signature. And remember, a signature is just a cluster of pages within the book. Okay, and we're going to bring back the diamonds. The diamonds, the Simon Hurley diamonds. And we're going to do a stencil and shift, I think. So let me pick, and the page it's next to is actually, wait, no, those two go together. So, okay, yeah, so this one is blank. So this one, we could have any colors that we want. Okay, so we're gonna do watching my little iPhone screen. Oh, she's got soccer going on. Heck yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna do a minty fresh with a pink and a green, a fun pink and green, and we're gonna use piggyback and some minty fresh to do our stencil and shift. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to get out my Windy Vecchi board. Maybe, if I can find it. I don't know why I keep losing it. It's not really lost. It just gets tipped over in its shelf and it hides. It hides in the darkness. Okay, so Crescent Creation a few days ago still had the Windy Vecchi mat station. You can potentially get it for 35% off if you use your code. So definitely head over there if you've got a little extra cashamundi that you can afford. Definitely don't go broke just because it's a sale. You know what I mean? Working on a budget. You guys, I feel like I just share that advice. Don't overspend. Coming from somebody who overspends all the time. I'm trying to remedy that though. So let's start. Oops, we forgot to grab our green brush, which I do want to clean these off. Dawn, she's a lurking and eating her dinner. She's a lurking and eating her dinner. Sorry. Oh, I smell my dinner cooking. Hubby is making a pork chops. Porkity chops. Okay, so what we're going to do is move my glasses to my face. Oh, look! I can see! Can't see you guys, but I can see. I can see, aside from that big old fingerprint right there. I would blame somebody, but nobody comes into my craft room but me. So, okay, so we got our little stencil where we want it. Now we do. I don't even know. We're going to get that minty fresh on here. Ah, yes, and applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce. Oh yeah. So tasty. Regular applesauce though. Not no weird cinnamony or anything like that. Straight up applesauce. No weird flavors. Now, my colors of Minty Fresh and the piggyback that I'm going to use are never going to be true colors because I use dirty brushes, you guys. But, you know, it's still beautiful colors. Okay. And I'm basically just cleaning off my brush. Just getting it all in there. Cleaning off the stencil a little bit. We're going to shift here. Melissa K. Hello, hello. Now I do want to wash this because we did do green all over. Got it all over my hands too. Scrubbing bubbles. Scrubbing bubbles. Yeah, no cinnamon and applesauce. It's okay if the applesauce is going into a cake mix. Then you can add cinnamon. You guys do that with cake mixes. Before I found out it's like hecka easier and more tastier to make my own cake, we would buy cake mixes and add applesauce instead of oil. So tasty. Okay, so here's our stencil, right? Now we're just going to shift it. You can shift it to the side. You can shift it down. You can shift it however you want to shift it. And you're just kind of looking at the pattern you're going to create. Like, do you put the empty square in the center of squares, or do you make it linear? And then I would have these empty lines through there. Okay, so I want to put mine with the new square between the squares. Diamonds. They're diamonds, you guys. Don't mind me. So there it is. I'm going to shift it up until I get what I want. And I think that is good. So I have the tips of the diamonds in my new diamond window. Okay. Pork chops and applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce. Okay, now we got our pink. We're just gonna blend that right in there. The pinky, the pink. Melissa likes cinnamon in her applesauce. She's a little broken. Just kidding. I won't judge you for eating cinnamon in your applesauce. Maybe a little. Hope you guys are having a good crafty day out there. Reminder, if you just came in, Crescent Creation is closing their shop. So things are on sale right now. They're 30% off. I do have an affiliate link down below. Unfortunately, there's something up with that, but that's okay. You guys go ahead and shop. If the affiliate link doesn't work, just type crescentcreation.com in your search bar and it'll take you right there. Okay. But yeah, hopefully that'll get fixed. If not, no biggie. No biggie. Oh, look at that. Okay, so because we shifted it the way we did, we have our empty space in between. Now, if I had shifted it the other way, we'd have had an empty space going on the diagonal instead of down like that. But you could shift it again and put, like, fill these in with more color. I mean, you can keep going until your whole paper is filled in. But isn't that the cutest? in no time at all. No time at all. Let me go ahead and clean this. Oh, that's awesome, Melissa. She ordered last night and did her extra 5 and saved another 5%. Good, good, good. Good to hear. Good for us to save money. Sad that Neha has to close, but I told her, I was like, you know, when I first joined Crescent Creation, I still do, her little digital stamps, and I told her, I was like, you know, maybe your health won't let you sit and do lives or do you know, packing and sending out packages and stuff. I says, but you were a great drawer. Maybe you could get a gig drawing images and somebody produce some stamps, and that would be fabulous to see her artwork on somebody's site. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll see some of her artwork in the future as actual stamps, or, you know, the digital side. I'm kind of excited for that for her. So, but hopefully she can. Okay, so this little piece is already stitched. It's a leftover from another piece, and I had picked it up when I was thinking I wanted to do a belly band. You know, I do a lot of things all at once, so I'm cleaning, picking things up, thinking belly band would be super fun because I'm doing all these pockets. And I had picked this up, and I'm like, that's going to be perfect. And yes, it sticks out a little, but my cover is big enough that I can have things stick out and not actually stick out of the book. So it is slightly big, but I'm okay with that. Okay, here's our little belly band, and that is just a card front sliced to whatever size. I think I did, yep, mine's a 2-inch band. Okay, so this other little chunk is gonna be for our little scenery for the belly band, which I thought I would do the little carrot house. We'll color and fussy cut that out, and then we'll do the little bunny on there, and then the belly band itself, I think we'll ink it up in green, because, right, if these are sitting on our belly band and we ink it up in green, actually maybe not this one, let's do this one. Okay, that way there, whoever wins this, if they want to put a little sentiment here, they can. And I'm gonna put this one from the Simon Hurley Spread Your Wings set, Have a Beautiful Day. I'm gonna hide that one in here. So my belly band, let me position this so I know. So my belly band's gonna go there, right? So you can't see the words. And so yeah, that's about where I'm gonna stamp that. Okay, and then when they pull that out to add some text or something behind it, that will be there. But we don't want that white. So I decided we were gonna just cover it in carrots and radish. I think that's a radish. That's what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be a radish. So we're gonna cover this little piece in carrots and radishes, but I'm gonna stamp that first so I know where I can go. And then those two are going to go on there. That's our little belly band, which I think we'll just color that green and kind of maybe make that kind of wavy, like grassish. I don't know. Yeah, Neha, turnip. Oh, it could be a turnip. What color are turnips? Are they like a purplish color? Because if they are, that'll still work. Okay, so I want to get my MISTI out this time. Jean dear, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm gonna put this there, and this is my my homemade sticky mat, you guys, using Crescent seal. Thanks to Kim in Alaska for that advice. I've been using the Crescent seal. This is the second time I've covered it in like a year. You guys, it's fabulous. So we're gonna make sure this is upright. We're gonna have that right about there, which I'm pretty sure, and we can adjust our belly band, of course, if I put it in the wrong spot. But I'm seeing a little fuzz on there. Let me get that off. I'm gonna put that on there. We're just gonna eyeball it right about there. Purple and white turnips. Purple on the outer, I think, and white on the innards, which should work. I don't know. It looks kind of crooked, but then doesn't everything? Okay, so we're gonna stamp this. Have a beautiful day right there. Melissa says, I think so. I don't need them. Oh, one stamp. Look at that. Gotta love that. Okay, so there's that. We're going to put that in the little bowl, and then we're going to get our carrot and our turnip, and then we're going to just plop them on there. I kind of want most of that on there. You know what? I think it'll just be easier if I hand stamp these. But I'm going to hand stamp them in the MISTI because I want them good. You know what I mean? I want them stamped really good. Purple at the top by the leaves and white by the roots. Well, that's interesting. That might be fun. Some are all white, even some pink when I Googled. Interesting. We're going to use alcohol markers to color these. So let's get our memento. Okay, let's start with our carrot. We're going to stamp our carrot about 5 times. Okay, we're going to stamp our carrot about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, kind of just make them random, and then we're going to do the same with our turnip. Okay, we're just going to put it in the centers. 1. I got something on there. Let me try and hide it. 2, 3, and then nope, 3 is it. I don't want to cram that in there, but that's okay because we have this little teeny weeny baby carrot. No, not the baby carrot. We're gonna use this little flower. We're gonna use this tiny little flower, and then we're gonna fill in the spots with this cute little tiny flower. There we go. Just little clusters of 3. Just like so. Look at that. And then a couple of little sporadic ones. Just kind of fill her in. Something got mucky there. I had to put another one. I swear, me and black just do that there. Okay, I think I like that. Uh-oh. Save my little flower, put it in the container over there. We're going to put that over there because we're done with those. Clean this off. Hello, T. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so there's that. Look at, we've just made our own little, isn't that the cutest? Oh, I'm really liking it, just black and white. I don't know, guys, we might leave it black and white. You could totally color it, easy peasy, right? Just grab your colors and color, but I'm kind of in love with that. Look at that. And then the recipient or the giver, you know, can take that out and then put something on the back and it really have that shine. Okay, so we're going to set that aside because I'm a little undecided because we have all that beautiful color down the side. We have that right there. We've got our belly band is the 2-inch, and then we have this so we can do some fussy cutting. We're going to cut our little critter out here. We'll put them like that. I think we'll get the best, and I just put my block away. Look at me. Let's grab those. I'm definitely going to color these with markers, so let's grab that memento back out. Paint with lunar paste. I could. I don't know. Maybe the little flowers. I don't know. We could have a shiny carrot house. We could do a shiny carrot house. Let's do a shiny carrot house. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And yep, we're really close, but that's okay. We want to do a close snip anyways. So we're going to color and cut those. I'm going to let those sit there and dry a minute while we ink up our belly band and figure out, I don't want it straight. Like, maybe we'll do a little hill here and a little hill here and then a little hill here. So we'll go like so. So we're gonna go down and up and down and up. So let's go ahead and snip that off. So we're gonna go down and then up. And if we don't follow the pencil line perfectly, that's okay, because it'll erase. And then we're gonna go right off to the side. So there's our little mountain. And when we go to color this, we'll do these nice and bright, and then we'll add a little bit of darkness in there. And then, yeah, kind of darken that little valley up. But for now, I'm just going to erase that pencil, because if I don't erase the pencil now and I put ink over the top of it, okay, it will not erase because the ink will just kind of lock it in there. Okay, so we're going to ink this up. Let's grab our green brush. We're going to do kind of a all overzealous. Okay. Get it nice, just a base coat going. Okay. Get that going. This lovely non-stick kitchen mat that Miss T sent. I've had this forever and a day too. It's great. And a lot of companies have different products now. You can pick whatever makes your heart happy. Okay, so we have our basic, but now we have a hill that's going to go like this and a hill that's going to go like this, and it's going to kind of hide that hill. So let's take our medium green, okay, and we're going to go, maybe this hill is closer to our sun, so I'm just going to keep that part bright. And then I'm going to come in like so and just kind of darken that up. And then we really want to darken up the bottom. Okay, a little bit like that. There we go. And then we're going to take our darkest green. We're going to come in from the other side and do similar. But I'm not cleaning in between because the greens are just getting darker, right? Just like so. Look at that. Fill that in nice and green. But see, I did light, medium, and dark. That way there we can get a nice, good stuff going on. I don't like that right there, so I'm just going to darken that up. We're going to grab a little bit more of that. And that's why I'm cleaning, because I'm going from dark to light. So that's why we're going to clean. There we go. That's better. That's much better. And then look at our cute little hill. Woo! Our cute little hill. Oh, I love it. That's easy. That's easy, right? You guys can do that. Just make your lumps and bumps. Okay. Kind of visualize this one going in here, this one going in here, and that's why we want that dark, so that we can cut right across and it doesn't matter. It covers that right up. Oh, I love it. Let's clean our little mat. This would be a good time to do some cleanup. Bye, green. I know. I have so many cleanups. I can't keep it. I can't keep it. So that's our belly band. I think our belly band looks fabulous. Let's reach down into my bucket of lunar paste. I want a roar-tastic. Look at that. Oops, a little bit fuzzy in my bucket. Okay. So we got some roar lunar paste for that, and then we'll do some later gator and oh, that's my opened later gator. And we're gonna do later gator and a little bit of psych, just because my carrot has 3 leaves, so we'll do psych in the middle and then the later gator on the outside. Okay, because psych is kind of a yellowishy green, and then our lunar paste for that. Okay, so we're gonna grab a little bit of our lunar paste. Okay, and I'm gonna put it on my glass mat. It's just much easier to wash. And I'm gonna close that up. Okay, the longer you leave your lid off your lunar paste, the more air can get in there. Air is what kills all your pastes. I use mine up so quick, I don't need that film in there. They actually do pretty good without the plastic wrap. But if you're going to leave it set for a long time, definitely put a plastic wrap in there just to kind of keep them subdued. I'm going to grab this paintbrush. There we go. And we're gonna, now lunar paste is very opaque in a thick form. Okay, so it's gonna cover my lines, so I'm gonna be extra careful. Okay, look at that already. Our carrot is looking fabulous. We just put it on our paintbrush and let the shape of the paintbrush do most of the work, right? There we go. Look at that. So I put it down and I flatten it out a little bit so it will get into those crevices. Now I can turn it on the side and get into that corner. Grab some more, flatten out that brush. Let the brush do most of your work. Okay, so I'm gonna put more on the side there so that when I get on here and push the paste out, it goes up to that line a little bit. Okay, so we're losing some of the lines in the carrot design, but that's okay because this is going to be a stunner. And push it right up to the line and then pull. And then if you have a wiggly hand like me, I start away from the line and then push into the line. And then as I'm going around a corner or something like that, I'll pull away from the line just so I don't accidentally go over the line. And then you can always just go back and add to it. So I'm going to start away from the line, flatten out that brush, and pull. And see, when I go to finish, I pull away from the line because I can always go back and add it. Going over the line is not fun. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And you see me moving this piece of paper. Nobody said it has to stay still while you try and do this. Flatten that out. Oh, look at that. Guys. We just take our time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I must have squeezed. Okay, so water just came out. Water just came out my brush. I'm just going to tap. Pick up that water that came out. Here we go. Okay. I thought this brush was empty. My bad. And you can definitely thin this out and you will see all of the lines underneath. The thicker it is, the more opaque. The thinner, the more transparent. But look at that. Our cute little carrot house. Okay, and then I'm gonna do Psych in the middle first. Look at that. And you don't need a ton. I mean, you can still see I have a good amount of the one left, right? Don't need a ton, especially if you're painting. Don't cross the line. Stay away from the line. That's right. That's right. And to clean, okay, if you're using a water brush, just squeeze some of that water out and then roll it gently on your brush or your rag. Okay, I'm not scrubbing or anything. I'm setting it down and like making circles. Okay, and then we have a nice clean brush. Gonna pick up load my brush so I get it nice and flat like I like it. And then this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Grab a little bit more because there's water, too much water. Little too thin for me. There we go. Oh, this is so pretty. I wish you guys could see this in real. Ugh. Just look at that. Ooh, so pretty. That one used very teeny weeny. Now, I do take it out of the jar because I don't want to get water accidentally in here. So we just take it out. Just safer that way, you guys. Scoop it out, put that lid back on. Load the brush. Maybe. Now, sometimes when you take it off the edge where you've used it, put it back, used it, put it back, it gets a little crustier. So you may have to work with it a little bit. It will still work. It's just a little bit more of a challenge. But I'm up for the challenge. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Little bitty taps. You can work kind of quick if you want to. And there's that. Even in a thin state, like I'm doing right now with this one because it's being stubborn. I say that and then I get this glob on there. It is still really shiny. There we go. There we go. Ooh, there we go. There we go. But I think it's a little thin right there, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Just like so. There we have it. Isn't that cute? Our shiny little carrot. Oh my goodness. So while the carrot's drying, I'm going to clean my brush. Now it's out of water. Rotten thing, rotten thing. Okay. Let me get that into my swishy swish into my water jar over there. Just like that. Easy peasy. Nice and cleany. Okay. So we got our lunar paste done. We're going to let that dry just because. Pick it up and use it on something else. You never know. Yeah, the water that is not in the brush. I tell you. Okay, so I want to do a wooden door. So let's grab this color, see what we got rolling here. Hazelnut. Ooh, that's a nice color. I feel like I'm sticking my hands in stuff. I don't know, it's weird. Just color my little window frame. I wish this carrot house was a little bit bigger for our little critters. But maybe his little brothers and sisters are hiding in the house. Maybe it's a little playhouse. But yeah, I wished it was bigger so we could actually put a rabbit in the house. Just saying. So that's our door. What color is this? Sienna brown. Oh, I like that one. So we're gonna go. Nice sienna brown. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little brown and we're just gonna put some little scratchy marks into this lighter reddish brown. Kind of make it a little door. Now we're going to get some blue, a very, very faint blue. I do have a good glacier blue that is really light. And we'll color our little window. And then we will we'll wait to color the little doorknob. That way there I can cut it out and I won't get anything in it. But we might use like a little pop of color on there. And then our rabbit, let's do, I like it. I do love me a cute little gray rabbit. So we're just gonna do a couple of shades of gray. And little splotchies. I like doing the little splotchies. Our cute little rabbit. This rabbit, I think, is going to have a white underbelly. So I'm going to leave that alone. Color that and then color his toes. He'll have a cotton tail and that. Let's give him a heart, though. Let's kind of give him a little heart right there. And let's see if that's light enough. Nope, that's about the same color. I need a lighter gray. Fog gray. Yep, that'll work. Look at that. And when you do splotches for color, you want to take your next lighter colors and stuff and blend into those splotches so it softens them up. Okay, just kind of soften them up. And there's that. Let's do a little pink on the nose, or a peachy color. Peach in the ear, peach on the nose, just like that. And I missed a spot right here under the chin. Okay, and then our cute little white belly. There's our little critter. He's so fine. Okay, so skizzies. I'm gonna start with the rabbit, so my little carrot house has a little bit more time to dry, which it'll be dry really quick. It's probably already dry. And then we're gonna cut fairly close. Yoop, 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 yoop. If you guys can hear the street noises, it's that time of the season. It's been super nice. People are out on their motorcycles and dirt bikes and things. And they got their hot rods out, and they think that Steel Street out here on Steel Street is a raceway. It is not a raceway. I wish they would do that. Now that elsewhere, like a raceway. You know what I mean? I've been out late at night, and you can see the traffic light up the road by my house. And if you watch it, traffic runs those red lights all the time. And it's like, how do you guys get away with that? Because there's like a little cop station there. You know, I've never seen cops in or out of it, but it does say police right there. I don't know. Maybe the police will listen to this and come sit. Go sit in my driveway. I don't mind. You can see everybody race down the street. And then watch them run the red lights. I've seen people blow through them like they didn't even stop to see if traffic might be coming. They're like, oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're just going to blow through the light. It's crazy. Crazy peoples. Oh my goodness. This little critter. These scissors, man. I'm really enjoying these scissors. They get really close. Look at that. Our little bunny. All fussy cut out. And these are Sunny Studios. This particular set is called Bunnyville. I'm not sure if it's at Crescent Creation. Again, she's shutting her doors and cleaning out her garage. Oh, see, look at that. Already dry, you guys. Isn't that amazing? So she's selling everything while she tends to her health and her family. So you can go and save 30% right now. You can use the code extra 5, the word extra with the number 5, and save an extra 5% for a potential 35% off until May 5th. Revenge of the 5th. You guys doing anything for May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the 5th? I swear, I need some Star Wars stamps now just so that I can do a card for each of those days. Do Revenge of the 5th. I love it. Nerdy fun. Nerdy fun. And I hope everything's going all right. Okay. Not very chatty today. We must not be eating. Or we must be eating. That's why our fingers are not chatty today. That's okay. Ah, look at that. Or they're shopping. One of the two. Look at. Isn't that the cutest? So we've got our little shiny house and our little bunny from Sunny Studio called Bunnyville. Okay, so here's our I said here's our card. Totally, you know, I'm doing this mini album as an A2 size card. So anything that you see, oh, poor T's got a migraine. That would explain why I couldn't find you. I was going to watch you live while I was getting ready, but I couldn't find you. Gloria's a watching. So, you know, you see me doing this. This could be a card. It doesn't have to be your album. So this will definitely work as a little card. Look at our little... We're going to put that there. I know it's a little weird, but I want it to be like they could slide it in and out. This is just going to be a belly band. It's not going to be, whatever. You know what I mean. So the scene is just here. Okay. There's our little scene. And then when they pull it out, they'll see, have a beautiful day. And then there's going to be room. Whoever wins this could put more stamps on here. They could put a sticker. Maybe they have this set and they need some bunny friends. But I'm really liking the black and white with all of this color. And maybe the recipient wants to color the turnips and the carrots, and that'll be fine because it'll be theirs. But let me glue this down. Okay, so we're just going to, yes, you could totally do glossy accents on the window. That's a good idea. We should do that. Let me get it glued down because I always do. I don't always do. We should always put the glossy accents and stuff on very last because inevitably I stick my fingers in it. That's why I should do it last. So maybe a 1/4 inch of glue right down the sides. That's all we need. Just a little strip. So maybe the recipient doesn't want this here. Maybe they put something else and there's going to be plenty of room. Okay, after that dries. But this is how ours is going in. Okay. And then we're going to put our little carrot house. And I'm going to just glue the bottom half right here. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to get our little bunny over here. Stay away from putting glue on the ears. I smell my dinner. My stomach is like, yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, so there's that. Okay, but they look floaty. They look very, very floaty. So you can take either alcohol markers, watercolor markers, whatever you want to do, and you can give a little shadow. Now because this is green, I'm going to put my shadow in green. And I'm just going to do a little test. Yep, I like it. So I'm just going to do a little shadowy thing right there. Okay. Now I put this shadow on that side, so I need to put it on this side on the house too. And the house is bigger, so we're going to just kind of make, it's kind of like a J. Okay. Oops. Coloring where I shouldn't be coloring, but that's okay. Get that little house there. Okay. And then if you have grass stamp, you can grass stamp. I'm just going to do V's with a line. Okay. V with a line. Just that's all we're doing, and I'll put a couple little dots there just to add some texture in our shadowy bit. I kind of don't like the harsh line of it. There we go. Get her a little shadow, a little bit of grass going. There we go. Oh, that's better. And then we're gonna do some flickities for some more grass. And just, yeah, just add some grass wherever you want some grass. These little V's with lines. Little lines. They don't have to be perfect. There we go. There we go. That's better. And if you have grass stamp, you can definitely use grass stamp. This set does come with a grass stamp. It's not what I wanted for this. So definitely use what makes your heart happy. And there it is. Isn't that cute? Let's grab. Let's do an orange doorknob. And then we're going to use the clear gloss pops of color and then our orange. Now we're going to be done with this. So I'm going to put those little drops on and not touch it. Oh, this one hasn't even been used yet, you guys. Look. Oh my goodness. If you have them new, you do have to remove the thing out of the inside. You can just grab a hold of it and give it a little like twist or pull. Not like a twist, but like, yeah, do that. It'll come right off. Okay, so we're going to do our clear window first. And these are really runny, so we're going to be careful. We're going to get a glob out so we know what we're doing. And this is exactly the same as Glossy Accents, just runnier. And what I mean by exactly the same is it's just going to add a shine, and it's not going to mess with your colors underneath. Glossy Accents does settle a little bit better. Okay, but I figured I got it. It's right there. I'm going to use it. Okay, and now my door handle. Our little... I don't want to muck up my door. Oh, it's a good thing I started that. Let's try that again. Okay. Straight up and down. Gentle squeeze. Plop and pull. Yay! Look at that. We did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't muck it up. Don't muck it up. Look at that cute little drop. Perfect little drop for our door. And then we did the little glossy pops of color, the clear one, in for our window so it is shiny. Our little carrot house. And then we're going to pull that out. It'll say have a nice day. They can flip it over, put some stuff in there. Maybe their kids have some bunnies. They could put a photo in there. You know, once the recipient receives this, I hope they take it their own way and do some fun stuff with it. But yeah, watch the channel. Like I said, I've got some editing to do. We've got this whole first signature is done. I've got footage I'll share with you. Then I'll do the second one. But look at our fronts of our signatures. Aren't they the cutest? I don't want to set anything on there. But our little bunnies. Lawn Fawn, Sunny Studios, and I just forgot who they are. Little bunnies. Little bunnies. I plumb. Uh-oh. Honeybee. Honeybee bunnies. Honeybee bunnies. Sunny Studio bunnies. And Lawn Fun bunnies. All going in the same book. All right. So there it is. Don't forget to comment on this video after it ends if you would like to be entered to win this card. I don't know the specific date, but in May, not card, album, we're giving away the album. I'll still be doing videos all through May, so hang out here and hop on over to the shop and save yourself 30% on Lawn Fawn, Simon Hurley, Honeybee, Sunny Studio, Pink Fresh, my favorite things, anything you've ever seen me use here on the channel, all those brands are on sale. So until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. We're going to leave that to dry, go eat our dinner, and have a great crafty one, guys. Till then, bye-bye. Yes, Jean, she saves me. She says, "Hi."